So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a Formula 1 2015 episode. It's been a while. I've took a little break from this game because it's one of the most frustrating, annoying Formula 1 games that's ever been created. But I brought it back for everyone that does love the Formula 1 on my channel, and hopefully you're going to enjoy it and leave a like at the end, just so I can continue doing it. At the end of the day, this game, I love Formula 1. At the end of the day, this game is not fantastic, but we just try and get on with it, try to do our best. And we're going to get into the race here, just check our strategy. We're going to go on the option tyre because there's bound to be a pile-up in the first corner that I'll probably get involved in because I'm starting from the back. So we're just going to get into this, hope for the best, and we're back here with the Singapore Grand Prix. We're off the line absolutely perfectly. See what we can do into the first corner. Avoid a pile-up would be a great thing to do. No setup on my car. Started from last place without qualifying. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult, especially with that long straight. We got around the first few corners beautifully. We've passed Stevens, Merry and Ericsson. We're coming up behind Nasser and our teammate Jensen Button. So if anyone is slow, it'll be Jensen in the same car as us, but the Sauber's going to get us down this straight. That's how slow this McLaren Honda is. See if we can slipstream Jensen. Bit of a dive bomb on Jensen. Down the inside and beautifully up into P16. We're going to go on Nasser as well. Jensen's must have collided with the back of our car. He's gone around. We've passed Nasser now. We're into P15. Not a bad first lap at all. Outbreaking ourselves there. Managed to stay out of the wall, so that's an achievement on its own. Oh, crap. Slightly off the track there. A bit of a corner cut. Trying to get the best line off that corner we possibly could, and we get absolutely no drive off the corner. Nasser's just getting away from us in his Sauber, which proves how bad this McLaren Honda actually is. The Sauber's not the quickest car on the grid, but it's still leaving us behind. We're keeping up though through the corners. This is not one of my favourite circuits either. And with my rustiness on the game, going around a street circuit straight away after taking a little break from the games, I think is about a 2-3 week break. I didn't mean to cut the corner. Shut up. With such a long break and then coming back to a street circuit, it's just not a good idea. But we're trying our best. We're going to go in for a little dive bomb on Nasser. No, we considered it, but he got a better break into the first corner than us. We just need to stay within a second of Nasser until the DRS next lap. If we can do that, then we've got a chance of passing him. Because we definitely don't have the straight line speed. See if we're going up into Rich will help us at all. Not really. Still slow. We're up behind Nasser now. We're going to go for the move. Down to first gear just to stop the car. Oh, understeer central there. So I got a bit of a sore throat today, but I need to record quite a lot of videos, so you're going to probably hear the same problem in the next few videos that go on my channel. And it's a great move on Nasser. A bit of a block pass, but we've made it stick. We stayed on the track. It's a clean pass, no contact at all, and we're up into P15. Probably only for a little bit of time because he'll probably pass us back. Romain Grosjean is the next car up the road in the Lotus-powered, well, the Mercedes-powered Lotus, let's say. And I'm not going to be within a second going down the back straight unless I can pull something off miraculous. Just don't have the speed. I'm trying to turn the car and it's just not turned as much as I want either. The McLaren Honda is very famous for his understeer. We stayed on the track there, no corner cut from us that time. We're actually catching them. We're catching the cars in front of us. DRS has been enabled. Can we stay within a second for the back straight just so we get that extra bit of power advantage? We're not going to be able to pass a Mercedes-powered car down the bloody straight, let alone a Mercedes Lotus. But we just need to be within a second. I think we've done that. I think within a second. We get a good run onto the back straight, and we do get DRS. So that's going to help us a little bit. But look at them getting away from us in front. Bear in mind, the Lotus of Grosjean and the other cars in front do have DRS as well down that straight because they're within a second of the car in front. I don't know, it's going to be a tricky race nonetheless because our car is painfully slow. I can't wait to get up to the next car, which I believe is the Sauber. Oh, understeer again. We are keeping up now. We are keeping up. We're going to go for a bit of a dive bomb because we outbraked ourselves there horribly. We're going to give Grosjean the space. Give him all the room he needs. He's going to out-drag us down the straight because he's in a faster car. Oh, he just brake-checked us a little bit there. There's nothing I could have done about that. We've held ourselves up here behind Grosjean, which has allowed the cars in front to get away. We considered a little dive bomb into the corner, that corner, but I've had a lot of crashes there that have ended my race so many times on different Formula 1 games. I'm going to go for the move, am I? No, I considered it. Oh, I opened it and then shut it again by accident. Oh, what an overtake there on Romain Grosjean. Can we hold it? Yes, we can. Grosjean pulls out on the move. That's a fantastic overtake from us. He'll probably pass us back down the next straight, even if he doesn't have DRS. Which, oh god, he does. Uh-oh. Here he comes. Quite concerned about this. He's catching us rapidly down that straight. That's how much of a power advantage he's got. We need to catch up to the back of Hulkenberg so we get the next DRS. It's all about trying to get DRS around this track in the McLaren Honda. Otherwise, we're just going to absolutely get mugged. We are catching them quite fast. Bit of an understeer moment there. Brushed off the wall. Long as I don't lose any of my front ring, I'll be fine. Outbraked ourselves horribly there, which has allowed Grosjean to get right up behind us. He's going to slipstream us. We're going to stay to the inside, defend as much as we can. And he's drove around the outside of us. Can we get a better traction? No, we cannot. We've lost 14th place to Roman. We're back down the inside. He's gone a little bit wide. We're 2 places above our objective. I'll take that. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, our objective 16th. I never was paying any attention to that. Try and get the best run off this corner we can. We do get DRS. We are within a second of Hulkenberg. 7 tenths behind him. Our pace on the option tyre is not great. I'm pretty worried about our pace on the prime tyre, which we've got a pit on lap 7. Our tyres are starting to look a little bit second hand now. They're starting to look a little bit second hand, which is a worry. Are we catching him? Not quite, but we're keeping up a little bit. Oh god, exceeding track limits again. Let's go for a little dive bomb on Hulkenberg. And we do make it stick. He's very clean driving there from Hulkenberg. He did give us the space the AI on this game don't usually. That's why I went really quiet there. Uh-oh. This Mercedes-powered Force India has just dived down the inside of me. Can I keep it around the outside? Yes, I can. Just give him space. Too wide through here is... I'm going to back off. I don't want to be too wide through there. Just not... It's not beneficial in any way possible. Hulkenberg's down the inside of us. We're going to cut back to the inside. Try and outbrake him. No, he's got very good on the brakes through there. Very good. We lose 13th place back to Hulkenberg. I'm sure we can get it back, but for how much longer can we keep in front? This is not a place I want to be overtaken, but I was just so much faster through there. Tried to cut back line, didn't work. Brushed the back of Nico Hulkenberg. He's going so slow through here. We're up right behind him now. Get the DRS open. He doesn't have DRS, but he's still staying in front of us. That's how much this car lacks straight line speed. Now we've got a gap. Now we've got quite a gap to Carlos Sainz. And Hulkenberg, Grosjean and I believe Nasser are going to have DRS on me. So I'm quite concerned. I think Hulkenberg will pass me. I'm going to stay to the inside. I don't want to be out-dragged. Do I keep it? Yes, I maintain the position. I'm still on P13.
Rosberg's in first place.
Yeah, Rosberg's in first place. Why are you telling me that? I'm not going to get anywhere near him anytime soon, am I? Look at the speed of this car. I'm just trying to keep in 13th place. I'm not even battling for the points, and I've got a nice little battle going on here. Oh, lovely. That's perfect through there. No corner cut and carried as much speed as I could. Oh, yes, that's not too bad. On the power very early through that corner. That's what I need to be doing. I need to be braking as late as possible and on the power as early as possible out of the corner. Oh, brush the wall. Brush the wall. That's what I want to be avoiding. It's going to slow me down. They want me to pit lap 7. Outbrake myself there. Oh dear. Tyres are starting to feel a bit second hand. But I am still catching, I believe. I am still catching Carlos Sainz, it looks like. Oh, turned too early there. And again. But we get away with that. We get away with that. Our fastest lap is a 1:49.6. I bet the front runners are running like low 1:46s, something like that. At least. Lewis Hamilton must have just come out the pits. Just behind Lewis Hamilton. Can we take advantage of him on his cold tyres? Can we pass a Mercedes? I doubt it very much, but we can try. Nah, he's getting away from us. He is getting away from us now. We got DRS, he doesn't, and he's still pulling away. Lewis is still on his cold tyres. We're keeping up with Hamilton. If we can keep just in touching distance of Lewis, which won't happen for very much longer. There he goes now. His tyres are warm, he's off. Then we could have just used it as an advantage to catch the cars in front. We brushed the wall there. We are keeping up actually. Lewis will be catching the cars in front as well. We're pitting at the end of this lap because our tyres are naffed.
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
Yes, I remember, Jeff. The tyres are dead.
Just ahead. Let's try and get past
if all the AIs come in this end of this lap, I will stay out for one more. Because I don't want to be held up in the pits.
Raikkonen is now the race leader.
Raikkonen's the race leader, so that means Nico Rosberg's in the pits. That's alright, I'm coming in, I'm coming in. Good entry to the pit lane there. I don't know why at the end of the pits my car just turned completely right with the steering wheel. But we are in. Hopefully the prime tyre is not going to be too bad. We're not going to be held up. Nope, we're out in front of Ericsson's. That's good. Before he gets to his pit box. We've jumped Verstappen from the looks of it. Unless he was behind us, I don't know. We're coming out in 14th. We're in front of Hulkenberg still, so that's good. I'll take that. I don't know why at the end of the pit lane it always accelerates, but it does. So now we're on the prime tyre to the end of the race. Can we maintain our advantage over Nico Hulkenberg and maybe push a bit harder than the AI that are on the prime tyre as well? Because they're a lot slower usually. Can we go for points? I doubt it, but we can try. Just to finish this race is an achievement for me, because I'm not very good around street circuits. As you could probably remember from me going around Monaco, I didn't last very long in that race before I binned it in the barrier. Understeer, uh-oh. These prime tyres feel horrible. Yeah, these prime tyres do not feel good to be driving. Especially with this car. It's just not a comfortable drive now.
Brake and tyre tabs are okay. Temperatures are looking good.
We're quite close to Ricardo. I don't know how this has happened. Ricardo's just up the road. Closer than we was before, anyway. Only 9.8 seconds behind him. I don't think we can catch that sort of deficit, but we can try. It might be a boring race now to the end, but we're going to push as hard as we can. There's some time trial laps now for us.
60% of our starting fuel remaining at this stage.
Okay, alright Jeff, chill out.
Rosberg's just taken first place.
Right, so that means Kimi Raikkonen's in the pits. I can see Jensen's in the pits. We're going to definitely come out in front of our teammate, which is good. We're going to probably get up into the points. We may be up into 10th, maybe even 8th if we can jump some of the other AI. We are up into 10th. We are up into 10th. That's pretty good. We're into the points now for the first time in this race. I don't think Sergio Perez in front of us is a realistic target, but while he's got cold tyres, we could jump him. We could get in front of him while he's got cold tyres. We're going to go up into rich fuel mixture just for this little straight. It was just very finicky there. It wouldn't listen to me. Don't know why. We exceeded the track limits there slightly. We're up behind Sergio Perez now. Hopefully him and Kvyat are going to be very slow and we may be able to get in front of them. Oh, Perez is holding us up. Perez is holding us up. Oh dear. Bit of a out-braking zone there. A bit of an out-braking zone. That's not English. A bit of a collision there because I out-braked myself. That was terrible. We're going to go... Oh! I considered a little lunge move there on Perez.
Just 2 seconds.
I need to be a lot more careful because I did not expect him to brake as early as he did through the corner. And that nearly caused an absolute pile-up. Scaring him out of the corner. Scared him out of the corner there. And get a better traction around the outside there. We've passed Sergio Perez. We're up into 9th place. We're running good pace on the prime tyres at the moment. Better than the AI on their primes. We're up behind Danny Kvyat now. He won't have DRS down the next straight. And he's in a Renault-powered Red Bull, so he's not going to be that fast compared to us. We're going to go up into rich fuel mixture and we're going to use our DRS. We're going up early so it doesn't cost us a little bit there, because it takes a while sometimes to change it. Into rich fuel mixture. DRS is wide open. Can we catch Danny Kvyat? The awkward thing is, no, we can't. Even with the double advantage we had there. Oh, I'm considering just lunging one down the inside of him, but it just doesn't seem like a advisable decision because we don't want to take ourselves out of this race. The points would be nice. But I do want 8th place now. Now I'm in touching distance. I do want to get 8th place. Oh dear. Slightly off the circuit there. He's going to brake early. We're down the inside of Kvyat, and he doesn't fight us as well. We're up into 8th place, P8. What a race so far. And he doesn't have the straight line speed to catch back up with us. He's not in a Mercedes powered car, so that's nice. See if we can pull out a gap now on him before Perez passes him. Oh, outbraked ourselves there. A bit of sweat mode at the moment. We're getting a good advantage on them now. We are pulling away from Danny Kvyat, which is pretty pretty promising because the next car up the road is his teammate Danny Ricciardo. So if Ricciardo loses any time, he is 11.5 seconds ahead of us. But if he does lose any time, I can see us passing him. If he has a mistake or something, or has to pit again, I don't see him getting back in front of us. We are starting to pull away quite fast now. There's no DRS from the cars behind, which is great. We may not need to defend now for the rest of the race. On to lap 11. We're rolling around in 8th place. At this point, I wish... Uh-oh. We don't want to get a penalty. We need to be very careful. At this point, I wish I had a capture card so I could just skip to the end of the race, because this could be very boring for everyone. We're running okay pace now. Just not outbrake ourselves. Do not corner cut. Do not run wide. We do not need a penalty now. Down to first gear because we wouldn't have got to the corner otherwise. We wouldn't have made that corner if we didn't switch down to first gear. Are we? No, we're losing time on Danny Ricciardo. So it looks like P8's the best we can do in this race. Unless anyone in front of us needs to pit again and we got a chance. But to be honest, P8 from last place on the grid in McLaren Honda is not bad at all. I'm really happy with it. Oh, understeer. We got a nice little gap, so a few mistakes ain't going to cost us as long as we keep it out the barrier and don't lose our front wing. 150.2, a little bit off our fastest lap. 6 tenths off our fastest lap because we made a few mistakes around this lap. Down to first gear again because we were hitting the barrier unless we did that. We got a lovely gap now. It's just a little boring race now for the last few laps just to get to the end. Lovely. Actually got that corner right without having to exceed track limits that time. Force India are about to stop. What? Why? They're both behind me anyway, but why would they stop now? Unless one of them's had a collision. I don't know. This is a one-stop race on this kind of distance. Fuel update. Oh crap, I'm in rich. Oh, I got plus 2.17 of fuel anyway, so I'm good, I'm good. I didn't even realise I was in rich. The temperature of our tyres are looking a bit funny at the front there, a bit hot. Oh god, we brushed the wall. We've got to be very careful with that kind of stuff. We're going to stay on our damage monitor now. Just in case we do lose a little bit of front ring and we don't notice it until too late. Or our tyres absolutely go off the cliff and we've got to be very, very gentle on them for the last 2 laps. Oh god, Kvyat's catching me. Kvyat is catching me. That is not good. That is not good at all. Oh, nearly had a bit of a slide. Too much power through that corner may have caused us a problem. We got a little bit too much traction for our liking. Our damage of our tyres is starting to concern me a little bit. But I also need to check the fuel, so I'm not using it all. Okay, I'm gaining fuel even though I'm in rich. Because I think I'm just freewheeling around the corners a little bit. I'm absolutely bombing it down the straights. Oh crap. Yeah, another little corner cut warning, I know. This is right, we're running okay pace. I think we can hold off Kvyat. And I'm going to be very, very happy of P8 around a circuit I do not enjoy driving. I actually detest the Singapore circuit. The only circuit I don't enjoy driving more is Monaco. I'm just not good around the street circuits. I was good around Valencia when it was on the calendar, but that was the only one I can usually drive. The rest of them I'm just terrible around. So if you're listening, F1 community, try and get Valencia back. It'd be great. FIA.
Ricardo's around 3/10 a lap faster.
Ricardo, yeah, I know Ricardo's faster. You don't need to tell me that. He's absolutely bombing it around. Well, I've got a big enough gap, so I'm not fussed. I'm not concerned. I think I just did the fastest lap of my entire race. Just still not a good lap, is it? 1:49.5. But it's good enough for the McLaren Honda. It's good enough to get us some decent points, you know. It's going to be 4 points from this race if we stay in 8th place. Which is more than I expected. I expected to be finishing 14th until I noticed all the AI went into the pits. And we had a great outlap compared to them. And since then, on the prime tyres, we've just absolutely destroyed the ones behind us. I think Kvyat is holding everybody up. Because I reckon if it was a Force India or a Lotus behind us, I reckon it would have been a different story and they would have caught us. But at this minute, we're looking very comfortable. But I keep concentrating a little bit because, yeah, around this Singapore circuit, if I speak too much, I will bin it in the wall.
Okay, the car should have lightened up plenty by now. We're down to around 25% fuel.
25% going into the final lap. Oh wow, I've been trying to burn it. I have generally been trying to burn it, but around this circuit I just can't accelerate around the corners to burn it enough. I've been gaining fuel rather than losing it. Alright, well, it's good through there. 1:49.9. Okay. 15 seconds behind Ricardo.
You're pulling out the gap between you and Perez. He's dropping
Oh,
by a second.
oh dearie me. I had a bit of a gearing issue there. I went down to gear 1 when I needed to be in gear 2. That was my mistake.
Pass for the lead.
Hamilton's taking the lead, was that? Or was that Rosberg? I wasn't paying any attention. But Kvyat, yeah, I mean, from 20th place on the grid all the way up to 8th place in the McLaren Honda is a bloody good achievement. I'm very happy with it. Very happy. I expected a DNF from this, if I'm totally honest with you guys. But to stroll home to get 8th place, I mean, that's unprecedented in this car. Usually I'm defending and I'm not even having to defend. That's how good our pace has been on the prime stint. It's just been really good, really impressive. And surely the leader's coming around the final corner to win the race? It's gotta be. There we are, Nico Rosberg wins the Singapore Grand Prix. And I'm guessing Hamilton's probably second, with Vettel possibly third. That's usually the way it ends. But we'll check at the end. We're just cruising around now, coming around the final few corners. Not accelerating too much, we don't want to lose our front wing now. That'll be terrible. And we're coming around the final 2 corners to get P8 in the Singapore Grand Prix. What a performance! So happy with that. Absolutely fantastic result for us. P8 in a McLaren Honda from 20th place on the grid. Fantastic. And even Fernando Alonso's chuffed with that, and I would be as well. Fantastic from us then.
So it was the German national anthem that was played on the
So Nico Rosberg wins the Singapore Grand Prix ahead of Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen getting the final place on the podium. So the Ferrari's absolutely done Hamilton there. Hamilton finished 4th place. And then the 2 Williams cars, Bottas and then Massa, then Ricciardo, then ourselves, Fernando Alonso in 8th place. Then Perez and Carlos Sainz getting the final point. Kvyat must have made a mistake somewhere because he was 8th and he finished 11th. Don't know how he done that. Our fastest lap. Yeah, I thought they were doing about 1:46. Our fastest lap was 3 seconds slower than what Rosberg done on his best lap. Not great, but we are in a slow car. Let's have a look at how it's looking in the table now. We are 9th place. We got 45 points. Our main objective was to beat our teammate Jenson Button to promote ourselves to the next car, which we're doing beautifully. He's only got 9 points. That's great for us. That is absolutely great. The constructors is not important. We're just trying to beat our teammate. And yeah, that's fantastic. And I'm really happy with this. And I've been Chris12LFC. Just bear with me 1 second while I go and try and end this. And we are back. I've been Chris12LFC. This has been my Formula 1 Road to Mercedes on F1 2015. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you're new around here, subscribe. And I will see you later.